Alright, now you gotta go to level 2.
Okay, where's that?
I don't remember. It's in the green area. It's on top of the mountains. Hold on, let me get a map.
This is green.
Zelda.
When this game was first released, people were drawing shit on index cards. Isn't this the one that I bomb?
No, you have to use the candle to burn. And don't bomb stuff. You should really have your bow out or something. Throw your croissant at him. Croissant him. Kill him. Croissant. Croissant. Kill. Croissant. Croissant. Stab. Kill. Bomb. Right. Oh, Lord. Okay, now you need to be very careful.
Destroy, kill.
If
Where
you're
do
gonna
I go?
Oh, God. Okay, go left. Left.
Nope, death.
You wanted to go up.
I like
on
that everything
last
turns
screen.
red and then black. I like that Link has to, like, steady his feet in a position before he stabs.
Yeah. This is, he's not the Link we're all familiar with. This isn't the guy that could slow down time and had superpowers. This is just a mere boy. Yeah, up. Okay. Octo rocks.
That was cool.
Get screwed.
Look at that guy. He's like, come inside, I guess.
he's apathetic. He's like, whatever. Just wipe your shoes before... Alright, fine.
Snakes! A snake! A snake! Oh, it's a snake.
They're called ropes.
Hey, I have a key already. Should I use it here?
They're called popes.
Rope on a
I
rope.
don't know. I don't know the layout of this one.
Alright. I mean, they're not that bad of places to be. We'll figure it out.
Right. Although, I will say, the final temple in this game is so brutal. It's about the size of the whole overworld. Freaking crazy.
That's
And every
crazy.
room is full of bastards.
Bastards.
Boomerang chucking bastards.
Ow. Sand. Oh.
No!
And worms.
Sand! I love it how when there's too much sound effects going on, they just drop a whole part of the song.
Oh.
It
Yeah,
feels like you're getting a live
can't
remix,
handle it.
like, oh, and here's the breakdown. Do 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 do. Nice.
Aha.
Good work. I did play through this, but I was way too uncoordinated. I had to use save states.
I mean, it may come to that. I forget how to do save states on this thing.
I
Should I
didn't
kill this
play it
guy?
on this. I had like a old I had a Xbox that was I purchased it, and then as a fun little surprise, the previous owner had installed a bunch of emulators.
I remember that.
It was very
like an
fun.
old, like a classic Xbox.
Yes, and it smelled good.
Could you imagine you go to EB Games or wherever, and they say, hey, you know what's good about this Xbox is it smells great compared to all the other Xboxes? This
They're
is
like, how
puppy
come-
guarding.
They're like, how come this one's so expensive? They open up the box. They're like, come in, give it a smell.
Yeah, give it a whiff.
Give it a
what would
what?
you do if the guy was like,
give it a
no, this
whiff.
is it?
Just trust me. I smell it, and it smells like that. I go, you know what? Okay, all right, I see. It's like, this is going to be a returning aesthetic experience for you every single time you use it. All right, fair enough.
It is smell is an interesting thing because it's like beauty for the air.
Yeah, you're right. It's olfactory aesthetics.
Let's try this way this time.
Do you ever wonder if, like, you could perhaps synthesize some sensory modalities that no one has?
What do you mean? Like umami is the fifth taste or whatever?
No, I mean, like
you could just
specifically
create
whole
one?
modes. Like if you were the only guy that knew how to smell, that's what I'm talking about. If you had things like that, like the aspect, the sort of character of a smell is different from a sight. So something can look good in a way that has nothing in common with it smelling good. That's what I'm talking about. If there was like a whole bunch of those that just only you had access to, this is not a complete thought. I'm just saying,
I don't quite understand what you're getting at.
I'm just saying,
So,
like if
try
I was
it
like,
again.
oh man, it higgles really good in here, and you say, what is that? And I go, well, there's a certain chemical in the air, and you go, oh, you mean smells? I'm like, no. I smell with my nostrils. I higgle with my my skin flaps, which are underneath my hair. Something's got to smell. It's also got to higgle, and trust me, they're totally different things, and I appreciate them both in totally different ways.
I feel like this is a kind of like synesthesia, where they say what color is Tuesday, and they say blue. You're like, what the hell does that mean?
But it's.
But people are like that. They have this.
Yeah, but those are two established things. Like, I know what color is, and I know what blue is, and I know what Tuesday is. And maybe if Tuesday's blue, okay, whatever. But
Dodongo hates smoke. Take that. Oh wait,
he dislike it, actually.
hit him. You Dodong?
Dodong. Yeah, these guys in
cannot.
particular, I was like, okay, so I am required to use save states then, aren't I?
I'm just gonna bomb him, I guess.
You put a bomb in his path.
Where there's smoke, there's Dodongos. What is he doing? Is he?
Oh
my
dude,
God.
why? How would you feel about this
Freaking
game
keys.
if it had no history? If it just came out today? It's
Yeah,
like
it's
a
kind
flash
of-
game.
This is just in browser.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe. I mean, there's been crazier in browser games. Didn't Minecraft start off as an in browser game?
I think it did. If you like, a big part of the reason why we like these old classic games is their history. It's like, wow, this is a Zelda game. Wow, cool.
Right.
This came before Link to the Past, and you know, Link to the Past is the bomb. But
So
if this had no
if we're
history,
critiquing this today with
Yeah, if
today's
this had no
standards, I would
history, it
say,
just showed
man,
up.
it sucks that I have to stop my motion entirely and then attack and then continue my motion.
well, that was the case
You
in
see how
Link to the
long it
Past
takes?
as well.
No, not it goes so fast in Link to the Past.
I don't think you
can
could
slash
move-
like 6 times.
I don't think you
This
can
is
move.
me spamming it.
Well, sure, but that's not walking and moving. That's or walking and attacking. That's just attacking rapidly, is what you're thinking.
Why is Link on LSD?
He freezed everyone in the room, but there was no one to be frozed.
Oh, it's like an indefinite freeze? Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
so you can just
Oh,
walk around
okay.
killing people, and there's nothing they can do. That
See, I
was
feel like that
their
shouldn't
version
have
of Link
hit
to the or of Breath of the Wild's like time slowdown ability.
Oh, yeah. Have a croissant.
Nice.
I'm gonna get there and then immediately die. I wish I had the map.
Just plant the bomb and then run.
The problem is the running is it's just weird. I don't know what.
Oh, I know
how-
it. I know it. It's a bizarre, like the moving is difficult somehow.
See, I wouldn't have
Fuck,
run into him on
come
purpose, but like Link decided that was the way to go.
Yeah,
Damn.
it's a pretty rough around the edges.
Damn. But it's a testament of like, well, if this is the first thing, then people are gonna love it to pieces because they certainly did. And if it wasn't as loved as it was, we wouldn't have gotten a Link to the Past, you know? Because it had to be way more loved than Zelda 2.
Well, you say that, but to the people who were able to make Zelda 2 work, like, people still consider it... Like, sorry, let me put it this way. Most people hate Zelda 2, but the people who are good at Zelda 2 consider it to be like, wow, Nintendo really hasn't made a good Zelda game since 2.
I know, but what I'm telling you is kind of like with Breath of the Wild. They made Breath of the Wild and it changed the formula of Zelda. And they said, well, it's now going to be you break your items every time. There's no dungeons and everything's different now. And then they made Breath of the Wild 2 because Breath of the Wild 1 was so popular. But at Breath of the Wild 1...
You're saying they never made a Zelda 2 2.
Yes, yeah, but they did make a this one too, and it was A Link to the Past.
Which is a real shame. Honestly, I think there's more to be done with Zelda 2. Like the side-scrolling, super heavy combat focused. I really just think super heavy combat focused was the virtue of Zelda 2. Like, have you played that at all? Have you waded
Zelda
into
2?
those dark waters?
For like a minute, but not a whole
I-
lot. I
I
just
didn't-
I know that there's harlots, and I know that there's
I didn't make
like
it very far,
specific lying.
but the combat was crazy. Like, you'd learn all these different moves. His A down in Super Smash Brothers is from Zelda 2. But you learn all these different moves, and the enemy AI is insane, and they move their shield around, and they
Go down, Link.
they stab at you from 2 different planes, and you can do the same, and it's just crazy.
Oh, it's like the top and the bottom level, right? Isn't that
Yeah.
what you're talking about?
Yeah,
Like
so
you get
it's
stabbed in
like-
the face or the guts.
Yeah, you can crouch and stab someone's legs, or you could stand and stab them in the torso. And they're going to be moving their shield around appropriately, like correspondingly, so that some moves just will not be viable. So it really did feel like every time you encountered an enemy was like, okay, I'm fighting to the death.
Yeah, but it was also
it was way
it's
too
not
freaking hard.
anywhere
is the
near
problem.
the fun exploration that this one or A Link to the Past was or is.
Well, because they were like, they expected you to knock down every tree in the forest to find your next
God, oh my
way
God,
forward.
this can't be a game. I'm gonna run out of bombs.
Yeah, it's not possible, this game. Okay, chill. You're getting frustrated.
So I feel about this game, like I could just imagine us going out of our freaking minds if we didn't have this game as a kid. You know what I mean?
Oh
We
no,
had,
dude, if we got this as kids, this would have absolutely captivated our imaginations. And I know that because, like, I remember thinking feeling that way about Dragon Quest, which we did have for some reason.
I was about to mention Dragon Quest, and it was Dragon Warrior.
Right. My problem with Dragon Warrior, which was Dragon Quest in the West, Dragon West, if you will, my problem with it is it required a bunch of reading and not a lot of like action elements, and I was not. As a little kid, you really don't understand the concept of like text-based windows in like text in windows and going through menus and reading thou hast, thou dost, doest thou.
Yeah.
Like that's not appealing when you're a kid, but this I would have eaten up. And what I really liked about Dragon Warrior is how big the world was, and this has that big world.
Exactly, and it's substantive, because in Dragon Quest it was like a big world, and they would take you out of that world to bring you into a little box to tell you that a slime was fighting you. But this one, there's just a slime fighting you, and so that's really cool. I remember when Pokemon came out, thinking to myself, "Oh my God, it's like Dragon Quest, but like it's like of a different kind," you know, because it was essentially the same.
Like every JRPG that I ever played, I would always harken back to Dragon Quest for the first little while, just because I mean you'd know things through reference, right? Like through the context of other, like you intercompare. And it was like, oh man, Final Fantasy VIII, that's like Dragon Quest, just really big.
Way crazier.
But Pokemon really was a lot like Dragon Quest in that you had one guy at a time. Like the Final Fantasy games, when I played Final Fantasy IV as a kid, which back then was 2, I remembered thinking like, oh, okay, so this is Dragon Quest with a lot of people. That's pretty cool.
Oh man.
Buy something, will ya? Will ya buy something, Dandoo?
I wanted this.
You're gonna have to get some coinage first. How much did that say it was? You've got 96 right now?
130.
Well, there's rupees littered around the great land of Hyrule.
Littered?
Yeah. So they're like in caves and stuff. Like if you bomb certain walls, you walk in and someone just gives you $20, and then you go to another place and you bomb it and they give you $50.
Okay. Link has never felt so vulnerable in his whole life.
Okay, I put it in
maybe
Do Not
when
Disturb.
he's a barrel in the Wind Waker.
When he's a barrel of laughs.
It was a rough time being a barrel as a kid.
Oh yeah, he was stuffed in a barrel and just shot into a fortress. Wind Waker was so funny. It had like comfortable embracing being a cartoon.
Yeah.
I loved his faces. He was always just like, like he looked like Rolf from Ed, Edd n Eddy, just discontented.
Yeah. Well, I saw it as like a mix of discontent and determination. For sure. How can you not find a map for Zelda 1?
I mean, I found a map, but I want to find a secret map. I want to find a map where every little thing is like, okay, you find this here. Okay, I think I might have found something like that. Okay, it's written in like Esperanto though. Magazine
should have paid more
Potion.
attention in social studies, my dude.
Oh my gosh, game facts maybe.
Holy shit in hell.
You get killed in 2 seconds in this game.
I can't even get over there.
I can't even get over how killed you get.
Link is like exceptionally tan in this game. Do you think that the sun?
Oh yeah, this is the post-apocalyptic Link. He's been his skin has been harmed by the ultraviolet radiation because Ganon removed the ozone layer. He put a bunch of aerosols out.
He teamed up with.
He says the Triforce is mine, and I'm spraying all this hairspray. You can't stop me.
From the earlier ones.
Yes, yeah. He teamed up with the I Love to Pollute Robotnik.
What's this thing?
Just touch that statue. It'll come to life, and you can go down the stairs.
I tried to touch it last time, and it freaking
No, you touch it. You come up and stab it. Okay, there you go. Yeah. Ho ho. This is a secret to everybody. Nobody knows this thing.
How many times can I do it?
You don't know. Huh. He doesn't know.
That's it, huh? Left?
That shrub right there. That one, yes. I mean, I think you have to burn it when you have a candle, and I don't think you have a candle yet.
Well.
Okay, forget it. Oh, you know where you get the candle, though? Here, right here, up there in that cave, then there yet. Take it.
I had to buy it?
Yeah.
But I'm saving.
It's an investment.
Okay, the first shrub.
You gotta equip it, though.
But why is it blue fire? Is that weird?
Because it's magic. It stays alit when it's in his pocket, and it doesn't burn his ass.
Go!
It projects the flame, Dandoo. Oh, lordy.
I tried.
Oh, lordy. You do have to still protect yourself.
Stabbed to death. Well, there's no shield if I'm fiddling around with my candlestick.
Link be nimble, Link be quick.
Link fiddles around with his candlestick. Oh God. That's why it's blue. Too much fiddling.
Not enough fiddling.